say that I am excited for this is an understatement, man. I love me some C.o.N-Vers. The dude is arguably one of the best MCs on the planet right now. The guy is just magnificent, and his work rate is unbelievable. Every time you turn around, he's got a new track out, and the shit, when you listen to it, is none of these throwaway verses like he's had them written hanging out in a locker or something. His fucking tickle trunk where he opens up and he just pulls out fucking verses and throws them. No, that's not what this cat does, man. This stuff is just next level madness, and I'm a big fan of Bailey's Brown production, man. So yeah, like I said, to say that I'm excited is an understatement. So without further ado, the track's called Train Kick. Let's jump in, see what they got for us.
Mercy is for the weak. We do not train to be merciful here. And face you, he is enemy. Enemy deserve dooms.
Trapped with the wristbound, silence the deaf ears. The only sound familiar is the fear-inducing cardiac. Karma's back, bleak future, repent past gluttonous. Come unstuck, the square footage stomping out homunculus. Giant-sized jugular equated to my measured breath. Picture in a corner of a map just like a cherub's head. Venom, flesh and bones and a suit that's made of parket ink. I ain't talking pens, I'm just saying Pete's the weak link. Weeks disappear, I must be breathing like canines. Insomniac, colours tend to merge as if I'm snowblind. Bounded by umbilical cords, forge the lifeline. The time's tough, iron rust, motivation flatline. Flat tire never meet.
Do you see? Do you see? Do you see what I'm saying, bro? God damn. Wordplay. Hey, man, big ups to World of Ghosts on the video. I love Constantine, man. What a hell of a great comic book character. And I love when Keanu Reeves played him in the movie. At first, I was like, I mean, I like Keanu Reeves. He's a hell of a human being, and he's Canadian. But I always knew Constantine as being a blonde guy and all that kind of. So I didn't know what to expect, but he played that part well, man. And anyway, that's not here. But bro, that whole umbilical cord, lifeline, like all that shit, bro. Come on, man.
Insomniac, colours tend to merge as if I'm snowblind. Bounded by umbilical cords, forge the lifeline. The time's tough, iron rust, motivation flatline. Flat tire never meet, aspire leave a legacy. The jacket full of killer bees, Candyman. 5 times the mirror image, grimace with delivered grief. It's never brief, retreat within the shadows like Assassin's Creed. Whilst these addicts breathe, jealous breed, overzealous efforts to avenge the cursed cards that the tarots read. Sound asleep, the circus rolling out of town. It's never deep, even in the shallow waters people drown. Peaceful sound, pieces of the puzzle build a fuller picture. Bitten scriptures set ablaze, imposters get driven out. Out of sight, out of mind, out of time. Last chance saloon on the horizon that you're just fucking drunk dry. Watch me drop the dead weight until the scales shift. Kicking off your jaw, I'm like Daniel with the crane kick. I've got the cadence to keep your necks aching. Too fresh on the beat, be honest, just face it. I'm making other rappers look basic. Dangerous pursuits like I'm not the one to play with. I'm told Axel take the wheel and the payment. That's smart business even if I'm dipping in the savings. Banished into desolation, reservation futile. The panic seems animated, maybe it's just been a while. Ain't felt alive in an age. The smile disguised from reflections in the murderer's blade. The most accomplished been ticking off the bucket list, but grudgingly the sentences enriched with a poison mix. I'm Ollie twisting orphanages, begging for another lick. The wooden spoon for discipline, a stinging limb for talking shit. Bullseye strikes are like a firefight, pin them down, prolific in the early stages, deadly in the latter rounds. I've been...
Bro, anyone of a certain age knows the wooden spoon. My parents, that shit was hanging on the kitchen wall, man. You knew where that wooden spoon was.
The The most accomplished, been ticking off the bucket list. Begrudgingly the sentences enriched with a poison mix. I'm Ollie twisting orphanages, begging for another lick. The wooden spoon for discipline, a stinging limb for talking shit. Bullseye strikes are like a firefight. Pin them down, prolific in the early stages, deadly in the latter rounds. I've been about being heard but never being seen around. A couple seasons under the belt, it's time to stir the crowd. We ain't whipping work, too wicked as we whip a frenzy. Elementary talking to the boss, believe that no one sent me. That means I'm handling my business through administration. Every time I pen a rhyme, I'm confident that it's my greatest. Latest in the legacy, lately I've been casting silhouettes in threes and watching white noise on the TV screen. Gotta feed them equally, so none of them are better off. I tear through the flesh and bones like piggies owned by Bricktop. The wristwatch crack marks the time in suspension, sublime indication of a past incantation. The name vindicated with a violent intervention. The guilty hands are bloody due to murderous connections. Watch me drop the dead weight until the
Gotta hear that again.
sublime indication of a past incantation. The name vindicated with a violent intervention. The guilty hands are bloody due to murderous connections. Watch me drop the dead weight until the scales shift. Kicking off your jaw, I'm like Daniel with the crane kick. I've got the cadence to keep your necks aching. Too fresh on the beat, be honest, just face it. I'm making other rappers look basic. Dangerous pursuits like I'm not the one to play with. I'm told Axel take the wheel and the payment. That's smart business even if I'm dipping in the savings.
I don't know how it's possible, man, but this verse is just another one of those cats from the UK, man. There's a handful of those guys that I hold a certain place for them, that every time I hear them, man, I expect them to level up, and they level up every time. Hey, man, there's some people that have reached their level and they excel at that level, and fuck, man, good for you guys, man, and you blow me away every time. I appreciate all the shit you do. And then there's a handful of artists that I can count on every time that I hear, and verses among them, where the dude, like, I can't even, no disrespect on this, man, but I cannot even wrap my brain around the fact that the first time I heard this cat, it was on that track, the CV, which I enjoyed. But then I compare that cat to this cat. It's like metamorphosis, man. it's like he has an evil twin, and that CV guy is dead, and this is the evil verse. And I mean that in all due respect, man, and hey, I don't mean any disrespect for that. I just mean it's something special, man, and that's what this track was. Wordplay outstanding. Big ups to all levels, man. Video, production, all of it was great. Enjoyed it. And I know my brain was all over the place with this one because he was just filling it up, and the visuals were dope and the production was dope. I know I missed a bunch of shit on that, man, and I'm gonna have to give this another listen and give it the respect it deserves, man. But I appreciate you being here and checking it out. Hopefully you dug it. Make sure you show him some love, man. Just like he was saying, he takes that wheel and he does this shit. And even if it means, he controls it all, right? He owns this shit. He puts this shit out. It's his money. Even he has to dip into savings. That's how much this means for him doing this shit, man. And that's why I always say, show them some love, man. Give it a stream. Buy it if you can afford it. Do whatever you can to support these cats, man, because they do it for us as much as they do it for them. And they love us, and we love them, and I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for being here each and every day. Like I always say, until next time, stay safe. Good to each other.